see the picture? I think you should take the photo over again. What are the parts of the camera? There are different kinds of cameras, but many have parts in common. Cameras have a lens, which is like the eye of the camera. Most digital cameras have a screen on the back. When you point the lens at something, an image of it shows up on the screen. Some cameras have a zoom lens, which means the lens can change its focus. The zoom lens can make something seem bigger or smaller. Remember, do not touch the lens. You don't want to get it scratched or dirty. The shutter button opens the shutter to let light in when you take the picture. Many cameras have a flash, or a light that goes off when you press the shutter button. The flash helps light up the area so you can see it better in the photograph. It's a good idea to put the camera strap around your wrist when you're taking pictures. It will keep you from dropping it. Cool! Look at this flower! Uh-oh, came out a little blurry. What tips can you follow to take good photos? The subject of a photo is the person, place, or thing you're taking a picture of. When you take a picture, think about where your subject is in the shot. You might not want your subject to get cut off in your picture. Pay attention to whether or not you're holding the camera straight. Try to hold your hand still or brace yourself when you take a picture. If your hands are too shaky, you might take a blurry photo. Also, make sure nothing is blocking the lens. Sometimes your finger or a camera strap might get in the way. When you take a picture, think about the framing of the shot. Not exactly, Moby. What is framing? Framing is a way to bring attention to the subject of a picture or video. When you're setting up your shot, look at things around your subject. Think about what you want to include in your photo. In this photo, the leaves and flowers frame the subject. They help draw attention to the butterfly. Framing can help communicate an idea or feeling. The framing of this photograph helps make me feel like I'm looking at a secret, special place. When you're taking photos, try taking pictures from different spots. It's fun to experiment and take different pictures of the same subject. When you're taking photos, try to look at things that are far away or up close. Look for things with interesting colors and shapes. Moby, you're an interesting color and shape.
Okay, my friends, you guessed it. You will be taking photos today. But first, I think it's important to know some basics. You can use a camera, a phone, or a tablet to take a photo. All of them have a lens, which allows the camera to let light in to take the picture. A zoom lens can make things seem bigger or smaller. If you're using a digital device, you're going to have a screen to view the image. A shutter button lets light in when you take the picture. Most devices also have a flash, which lights up the area to see it better in the photo. This is especially helpful if it's dark wherever you're taking the picture, or maybe in a big shadow. All of these devices can be used to take photos for this project. Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about photography and what makes a good photo. So the first thing you need to think about is what subject do you want to take a photo of? I've decided I want to take a photo of my dog because I think she's interesting. So now I have to decide, am I holding the camera straight right now or is it a little wonky? So you want to make sure you're holding your camera straight. Do you want it to be a vertical picture? Maybe you want it to be a horizontal picture. I think I'm going to go for horizontal. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you're holding your hand still, because if your hand isn't still, it could be a very blurry photo. You want to make sure that nothing's blocking the lens, because I don't really want my finger in this picture. You also want to think about the framing. So this isn't such an interesting photo right now. I don't really want to have all these other things in the background of my photo. So maybe I need to move to get a more interesting shot. And do I want to get my whole dog in the picture or maybe just her face? That's things you have to think about. But depending on how you frame it will affect your photo. You can also try different angles. Maybe you want it from above. Maybe you want a side angle. Maybe you want to get very, very close. Another thing to think about when you're taking photos is look for things with interesting shapes and colors. I like doing a photo of my dog because she's got lots of different colors in her fur and texture. I've got some interesting texture with her bed and also with her fur. Have fun! So these were some pictures that I took while I was video recording for you. And although some of them are kind of cute, I didn't exactly love any of them. I thought the lighting was not so great, so I decided to take things outside. The lighting was much more agreeable outside, and I think I got some great contrast of texture and light and color, and also captured my dog's essence. Those pictures really make me feel like this is who she is. Now for your assignment. I want you to find objects to take pictures of that start with the first letter of your name. So see what you can find, what objects and what interesting ways you can pose them that start with the first letter of your name. Let's try for 3 different objects. So 3 different photographs. Happy arting! Please upload completed images to Artsonia or they can be emailed to me. I can't wait to see your photos.